So you want to do animations in Blender. Well, it's not easy, but this will make it a lot easier. First, you get your models, and they should work with CSGO as well and Garry's Mod, but I use TF2 for this example. So you get your model, and I will use the soldier because it doesn't have any weird things on it. Some of the models are missing their head and legs and stuff, but this doesn't miss anything. And we want to make a duplicate of and this will be our rig. We will use this to puppet this one, and that's what we're gonna do. So first, let's fix the rig. So the current rig that comes with the model is shit. If you try to do mirrored positions like this, like that, both arms go like this, you can't copy this position to this. It's impossible. The same with the legs. We can't copy this position to the other leg. We get this instead. So we're gonna fix this by going into our auto rig and make sure we're facing C and click auto rig, and this will fix the thing. So now if we do the same thing we did a moment ago, we see that it's a lot easier, and we have these IKs now. It's gonna move the whole elbow and stuff. You can modify this rig. This is just the default one it generates, but you can make it better. Like this is just a really rough one. And as we can see, we have a really nice control on the legs as well, and we can even do this where we let's see, copy and Alt G. I forgot, but you can mirror. Yeah, it's you can mirror the whole pose, and this is something that's really useful for like walking animations, for example. And you can't do them without this kind of tool set. So now that your rig is almost done, let's get this bone. It's a special bone called core, and let's make sure that it's in the center, and let's give it priority, because currently if we try to rotate our pelvis, we notice that, oh, the model doesn't rotate anymore, and that's due to the IKs. So we have to have a new core where like everything rotates from. Let's select our IKs like this, and someone is sending me Discord pings. Oh no! But we select everything, all the IKs and the pelvis. Remember the pelvis. And then select the core lastly, and go to parent and active to select it. And now if we try to move this, we can see that we can make it stand up. This is perfect, and we're almost done. Last step is to get our original model and select the rig and click the puppet tool, and this will make sure that our original unmodified model will actually mimic this. And we have to do it like this. We can't just export the animations from here because the bone rotations are fixed now, and the fixed bone rotations, they don't work with pre-existing animations, which is really bad. You will get like a nightmare view if you try to compile this in Chrome. So now we can do animations. So firstly, you want to have a dope sheet. This is the first thing. Dope sheet in action editor mode. And then you want to have, actually you don't need that. Never mind, let's just remove that. So I'll keep it simple, that's why I didn't do the other step. But you go here and you make an animation, call it whatever. I'm gonna call it rig. Actually, yeah, you should have, because we have two sets of animations. We have the original animations and the rig animations. The rig animations are the ones that we want to not export. So let's call this like salute. And we'll do the same on our original model. We'll make an animation, and this will be our original salute. And now we have two different animations. We have the rig salute and the original salute. And now we just do the animation. So I'll just move this to here. Actually, we want to make sure soldier is standing up first, so let's rotate it 90 degrees, And let's move the arm to the head. So, and we can see that it's not quite working, and there's a reason for this. We have an elbow IK that tells us what position our elbow should be in, like so. And this will help us do this salute animation perfectly. If you want to move the wrist, you can't rotate the IK, you have to rotate the actual bone. Same with the feet. And that's that. Now we just copy this pose and we go to frame 60 and we insert the location and rotation. And we go here, we select most of the bones, don't select the first one, and do Alt G, Alt R, and this will. Oh, we forgot to insert a keyframe. Always remember that. And that's our basic animation. And then we could do this. We could flip the animation. So go to frame 80 and do Control and Shift, Control Shift B, and that's the rotate. That's the like mirror behavior. And that's it. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to show. So now we just click our original model. And this is a bit annoying, but remember that the last frame is 80. That's important. So we go here and we just insert a keyframe of 80, and that's it. We don't have to do anything else. So now we just export. Make sure you export the original salute. Don't worry, there are no keyframes because it takes the animation from this model, so don't worry about that. And you export it, your animations, I have it in soldier, soldier animes, and here. And export original salute. That's it. Now we go to our QC and rename this to original salute. I think that's it called. What's it called? And compile it. And we get an error. It could not load the file. Oh, that's because we saved it. I think we saved it here. Where did I save it? Let's see. Let's see. Where did I put this? Oh, it's in yes. Soldier animus. Okay, that's fine. We just have to add another folder, and now we should have. It should find the animation. And there we go. Now you can go to Hammer or Model Viewer and check your animation, and we should have. Don't worry about the test 2. That's an old one. I don't even have wait. Never mind. It's called test 2. This is the salute, and we can see that it's the same thing we had in Blender. And notice it's 80 frames. If we try to move this keyframe to 50 and export it, we notice that it will stop at 50 frames, even though this rig, even though the rig has 80 frames. That's why you have to set the last keyframe on the original rig. It's a bit confusing, but as you can see, we need to do that. Yeah, it's 50 frames now. So that you could use that for a thing you want to do, but that's basically it. That's how you do animations in Blender.